live now.
Hello.
Nobody's watching yet. So we are here today making a live video right from the car. I'm not holding the phone because we want to put a message out there. We, as a white mom of black children, I often get asked, why do your children call themselves your child, because the second one is still little, but all the same. Why do they call themselves Nigerian first, African first? Why do they identify with themselves as Africans before Germans, white, whatever? So I keep on talking. People keep on criticizing me for that. Not that I'm justifying myself, but I'm just want to explain why it is so important for mixed kids that have a white parent and a black parent to know where they come from, to know their African self. So I'm here with my son.
Hello.
Raymond. And he's in the best position to tell you why, and to tell you why it matters, why he matters, and how or why he calls himself what he calls himself. So maybe you would like to explain, why do you call yourself a Nigerian first, or why do you call yourself an African first?
Because even if I have a white mom,
Me, in that case?
yeah, I have a black daddy, and that's why I call my first I call me Nigerian first, and it's about my family, because
okay. Can you raise your voice a little bit?
Because it's about my family. It's and black. I'm calling myself black before white because I have more black people in my family than white people.
Okay,
that's
so
why I call me Nigerian first.
Okay. So when you look at yourself in the mirror, or when people ask you where are you from, and you normally give them the answer, you're from Nigeria, like, does it have something to do with the way you see yourself?
Yeah, it has something to do with it.
Okay. So that's why, so basically you see yourself as an African first, because that is what you see when you look in the mirror, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So is that something like if people ask you where are you from, and what answer do you give them? What do you tell them?
I will tell them I'm from Nigeria.
Okay.
That's what
do you want to tell your Nigerian people here, your Nigerian family that's going to watch this, your uncles and your aunties, do you want to tell them maybe, okay, where in Nigeria are you from? What's your dad's language?
Igbo.
Okay.
Igbo.
So you're an Igbo man?
Yeah.
Okay. And you know, in Germany, as you are now, you experience that people bullied you because of your skin color, right?
Yes.
Like they told you stupid names because of your skin color. Then what do you tell them? Or what do you know about yourself?
I will tell them that it is very special to be like me.
Yes, and why is it special to be like you?
Because my whole family has a long
history.
History, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, history.
It has a long history, okay.
Yeah. It is about being a beginning from
humanity.
Yeah.
Okay, because being African means that you are part of being the original people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all humanity came from Africa, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody that bullies you because of your skin color, especially when it's a white person, then most of the time you tell them what?
I will tell them I'm happy to be me.
Okay, you're happy to be yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, because you are beautiful the way you are, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So even if they tell you, because you know that where you're from, maybe do you want to explain what your great-grandfather is? Or what he was a king, okay. So what happens if you decide to be a king one day? What will you do?
I will go to Nigeria and I will tell them I want
That you want to be the king of Umunama, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you go and take back your kingdom, right?
Yes.
Because your great-grandfather was a king.
Yes.
So that is why we keep on telling them they can't sit with you because you come from a royal family.
They know?
Like the people listening?
No.
You mean the people that sometimes
Yeah.
stupid kids that bully you?
No. When I mean when I want to be a king, do you think they will just say, okay, you are a king from now on?
That one, you have to go back home to your village and let your people know that you want to have your throne back.
Yeah.
You know, so when it's time for Umunama to look for another king, you can go there and say, okay, I want to be a king. I want to come and continue my great-grandfather's legacy, you know? Yes, you can. Why not? Sure. You know, your dad told you that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, there's something I used to tell you about your hair.
African speaks through my hair.
Yes, Africa speaks through your hair. Because at the moment, it's showing, right? You are leaving your hair to grow. Okay. because maybe you would like to explain why your hair is special, can you?
Because it's about being how you want to be.
Okay.
It's about being how you want to be. Like if you want to be black, you can call yourself black. But if you are a white person like my mom, you can be like other persons. You can be like helping people like me with black skin color, or you can be like other people.
But you can never be like you.
No.
You can never be like you.
No.
So, you know that white people, they go to the tanning bed, you know, and they go to the sun to lie down to get just a little bit of what you people originally have, right?
Yeah.
So that is why it's special to be like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, that is why it matters. So people keep on telling me, you know, I'm telling them, people keep on telling me that my children shouldn't be calling themselves Nigerians first, or only Nigerians, because I still matter. So by calling themselves Nigerians, it's not as if I don't matter. I matter to them. I'm their mom. I'm raising them.
Second, I will call me a white person because I'm not
German,
really,
right? Yeah. Okay.
I'm not really black. Like Michael Jackson sings black or white.
You know, yeah, exactly. But black comes in all colors, in all shades, you know. Everybody can, like, once you're brown, your skin is brown, then you are still black, you know. So that is why I keep on telling white women that are raising black children, your children are black regardless, even if you are white, and even if, like, my second son's hair or his skin color is more fair and his hair is more bright, he is still considered black. He will still, unfortunately, he will still be bullied for his color, for his heritage, for his white nose or his curly hair. We know that. Yet we don't want our children to identify with their African selves first. Because when they look in the mirror, like he told you, when he looks in the mirror, the first thing he sees is his African identity. So why would you deny your children that right of being what they are or what they want to be? Just like my son said, if you are African, you have every right to call yourself African. It doesn't matter if your mom is white or black or Chinese or Native American or Indian or whatever. Once you are there, you are there. And just what you said before about your family, can you repeat that thing again? You told me like why going to Nigeria matters to you. Why it's very important for you to go to Nigeria. You said
in Nigeria, there is my family. My family is not really here in Germany.
Yeah.
Even if I was more raised here in Germany, I can still go to my family at home.
Exactly.
This isn't really my home.
Exactly. It's your home too, but it's your first home is where your family is, and that is where you are, where you belong, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is why it matters for them. Because last year, when I took my children to Nigeria alone, a lot of white women, they were like really, really insulting me and saying I am being selfish and I'm not taking responsibility for my children because firstly, I'm going alone, and secondly, Damien was still just 3 months old. So they were like, the risk is too high and I shouldn't be doing that. But it matters for my kids. It matters for them growing up into strong, responsible men that know where they belong. Because in Germany, the majority of Germans, they are white people, and they will always outcast my children in one way or the other. They will always, my son is German, he has a German passport. He's born and raised here, he speaks German, but still people will still ask him, where are you from? And if he answers Germany, they will never be satisfied. They will never see him as a German. So why do you deny your children the right of being African and calling themselves African if they are anyway always being outcasted? You are taking your children out of where they belong. They belong to Germany just like they belong to Africa. So why must you focus everything on one side? Sorry. Yeah?
Maybe you know the song "They Don't Care About Us" from Michael Jackson.
Are you asking me or them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure they will know. Everybody knows Michael Jackson. No?
Yeah. He was a black man, but he was sick.